Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be doing two things. Or not we, but I am going to be closing out our budget for our November 25th paycheck. This one was a little bit different. We did do our budgets 2 days earlier than usual, so it was like 16 days worth of tracking or spending. I'm also going to be setting up our December 11th budget, which is tomorrow. I'm filming this, it's Thursday right now, so I want to make sure I get this going because otherwise I would just wait till the weekend. I'm gonna go ahead and just get started. I have my book open because I have to go and flip back and forth to calculate all of our food spending. I didn't use my cashless trackers this time around. I actually haven't been using it, so yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. I have a couple notes here. I went ahead and wrote down some of the extra income that we received that I'm going to be adding on here. So a couple of the incomes that we received was from a refund. Then I did transfer over money from our savings to cover my son's dental procedure. And then I did get $29 from an affiliate link that I have with Passion Planner. So if that is one of you that purchased a Passion Planner through my link, thank you guys. Every little bit helps. I know it's just 25 bucks, but to me that's a lot. So thank you guys. So our total extra income was $1,773.86. And then here I'm just gonna put from refund, savings, and then Passion Planner on there. So then I'm gonna have a new total on here. So that's 34.33.44 plus 1,073.86, and then my new total now is $5,207.30. So the only thing here in our bills that was added on was my son's hospital bill or his dental bill, and I did use my credit card to pay for it. We paid for it over the phone, but I wanted to use up our credit card, and this was one of the ways. We actually used our credit card 4 times, I believe, this month, and I will show you guys what I did with that in our trackers, or how I track those. I have mentioned before that we are trying to work on our credit score, so that's why my husband and I decided to try to use it on big expenses. That way when we pay it all off, I'm thinking it's gonna look great on the report that we paid all that money off before the due date. So let's hope it works. Okay, so the total bills that we had was $3,983.62, and then the amount that we have left over is $223.68. Okay, oh, I should write that on here too. So let me go ahead and add up our variable spending on here. Thankfully, I just filled up just a page and a couple of lines. In November though, we did so much spending, it was a little bit overwhelming to try to track everything. So this is a little bit more on the manageable side. Oh, before I forget, I wanted to show you guys how I tracked the credit card payments that we were doing. I didn't want to add them as a bill on here because we were using them to, unless they were paying like a medical bill or something, but because we were using them for a variable spending or variable categories, those will be added up on here. So what I did was, when I made the credit card payment, I would just write down on here, so credit card payment, and then I put my husband's name so we know that it's his card, and I put capital payment for internet, and I still do my usual like categories and stuff here. And then same thing here, so Capital One payment, we bought something at Target. We bought a Ninja Air Foodie, the toaster oven looking thing. So that got taken out of our household budget. And then for our Clay card over here, I decided to put it on auto pay for our Disney Plus. And then another one over here. Wow, we had a lot. Maybe we should start slowly and just start using one at a time. I don't know. But yeah, that's how I'm tracking it, just so I don't do any double tracking, writing down the bill on here plus trying to track it in our variable spending. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, that's how we're tracking it as of right now. Anyways, back to our adding up our food budget. I actually don't think we went over with our food budget this time around. I did give ourselves a little bit more spending room, or a little bit more in our budget. It was my birthday weekend in this budget, so I did budget a little bit more for food and front-end events. That's $221.01. I'm just gonna check over here. I forget the reason why I clipped this on here, just so I can easily go back and forth. And then we did spend $20 at in and out, so $241.01. So we were actually under budget, even if we were to be at our regular $250 grocery budget. And then transportation, I think we only got gas once. My husband just went back to work, so we're gonna probably go back to filling up our gas tank twice a paycheck. So $35.38 for that one. And then household, it was just that one at Target, because we knew we wanted to buy that Ninja Foodie. So $196, and I have been using it every day since we got it, so it's been pretty amazing. So $196.12 for household. And then kids, I believe it's just these. I just have two. This is where the highlighting method or highlighter method comes in handy. Is I've already memorized the colors, so then when I'm adding these all up, I can just look for the colors, and it totally helps. So $21.09. And then my husband actually went over, so he actually did some personal spending. The allowance that I usually give him is enough to cover his food allowance for work, because he does eat out at work. But since he was out of work, he spent at two places, and he also got me a birthday gift as well. He went a little bit over than what I budgeted for him. I mean, I'm not gonna get mad at him or anything like that. He really doesn't spend money, so he went over $22, which is not even a big deal for us because he doesn't really spend on himself, so it's nice for him to buy a little something for himself. And then for me, I did go a little over because I did buy my husband his Christmas gift. Since I got that Passion Planner payment amount, I decided to kind of add that onto my budget. So that was one of the GameStop purchases. Oh no, I think his was from Target. Never mind. So I went over by $20, so $70.91. And for fun and events, I think we were just under the $72.26 on here. And then for miscellaneous, I think we just had two things. So $38.97 for that. And then for Christmas, I believe we're still under budget. I don't know if we need anything else. I don't know if I'm gonna buy gingerbread houses. We've never really done that before. I do know I want to bake cookies this year in my new convectional oven. So I'm kind of excited about that. And yeah, so we still have some money left over for Christmas. So I've added all of those up. So my total is $914.71. Our leftover amount minus how much we spent here should be $308.97. I didn't do any sinking funds this time around. No extra debt, no extra savings. We will, however, for the next paycheck we'll be putting a lot of money into our savings. So going to check on my checking account here. We have $88.97 left over. So I'm going to write it down, $88.97 plus. And we still have some cash, or a lot of cash left. We have $220 left in cash. So that's My calculations are correct, yes. So it is actually exactly $308.97. It all balanced out. Income minus expenses equals 0, or technically not 0 because we still have $308 left. So that money is going to be added onto our next budget. I think I added it on here as well. Yeah. So I went ahead and updated our budget for December 11th. My husband got his final payment yesterday for his disability insurance, and we have a leftover of $88 and then cash $220. This is going to be for December 11th, and this is going to be back to 14 days of spending. This is going to be our last paycheck for the month of December. The one on the 25th will be for January. So here for SDI payment, I'm just going to go ahead and write in the actual column here. So 3057. So left over, I don't know if I'm going to separate checking or cash. I'm just going to go ahead and separate it. So leftover checking account and cash. So 88 here and then 220. So that's going to be $3,365. First thing I usually try to remember to write is laundry, because we always will put $15 in our laundry app. So electricity, that one was $80 from what I remember. So our electricity was actually $85. I'm just going to put 85 on there. And then life insurance, this one is for my husband. This one's on the 18th, this one's on the 14th, and this one's going to be tomorrow. My husband's life insurance, and then federal loan on the 20th, that's going to be $205. And then my life insurance, mine is $92. Mine's due on the 21st. And then I do have savings set on auto. That goes into our savings number 1, and that is $50. Cell phone, 25th. I know this is going to be on the next paycheck date, but our next paycheck on the 25th is going to have like our bigger bills, like with rent. So we moved back our cell phone to this paycheck. That is it for the bills. Okay, so $825 for our bills. So $33.65 minus $825. Okay, so our leftover amount after all of our bills is $2,540. So now I'm just going to add in all of our variable spending here. My total for our variable budgets, wow, what is wrong with me today? So $724 is our leftover, or is our total in our variable budget. So 2,540 minus 724. Okay, so our leftover amount is now $1,816. Thought that was wrong for a minute, but then I forgot that I will be doing sinking funds, or will be saving some money, putting some money into our sinking funds this paycheck. So $1,816, and that'll be for our Hawaii trip next year. Hopefully that's still a go and it doesn't get canceled. And then fun and events, this is going to be going towards my son's birthday next month. And then our car, we still have some money in there. We haven't used it yet, but I have a feeling that we're gonna have to for one of our cars. Mine for sure. Mine actually isn't working right now. Okay, so our sinking fund total is $200. And so our leftover amount is gonna be $1,616. What I have on my budget app is $1,621. There's like $5 somewhere that I didn't account for. There it goes. So now it matched up. I forgot to change our electricity bill on here to match up with what the actual bill was. So yeah, so all these numbers matches up. So we have $1,616 left. We're not going to make any extra debt payments. So $1,616 is going to be going to our emergency fund. 1,000 for sure. And then the 616, I don't know if I'll need to carry that over. I actually haven't looked ahead into that budget. So I'm just gonna put for next budget with a question mark. What we're gonna do with the $616 is put that towards the accounts that we wanted to open up, my son's college fund and then my husband's Roth IRA. So I think that's pretty much what that's gonna go for. We'll see. And yeah, so that is pretty much it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoy these budget closeouts and budget with me's. These are probably the easier videos for me to film because I kind of already have a flow in the way I do my budgeting. So hopefully you guys find it helpful. Let me know if you guys think they are. If you've watched this far, it has to be some kind of interesting, right? So yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and I will talk to you in my next video. Have a good one, guys. Bye.